Did you know that you have spirit guides, angels, light beings all around you all the time, guiding you, nudging you? Now, this is whether you know it or you don't, but they are there. They're always next to you. They're always around you, supporting you. And they have a unique way of trying to get your attention and trying to connect with you. Now, in this video, I want to share with you the 8 common signs that your spirit guides are there and trying to connect with you. So if you would like to know if you have spirit guides all around you and how they're trying to communicate with you, then stay tuned. Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm super excited that you have found me. Now, in case you don't know me, my name is Kay-san. I'm a divine messenger and celestial healer here to assist awakening souls on their spiritual awakening journey so they can really awaken to their power within, step into their power and create the life that they want of more success, abundance, freedom, and also making a bigger impact in the world. And also, of course, embracing their spiritual awakening journey. Now, if that's you, I do want to invite you, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. Also hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I release new content. But so going back to what I was saying about spirit guides. Now, just a quick note, what exactly are spirit guides? Now, spirit guides, they're any light beings, whether they're animal, there may be dragons, they could be fairies, unicorns, angels, ascended masters. It doesn't matter. Any light being, any spiritual being, they're considered spirit guides. So it's whoever you are meant to work with, and they may change. I had started out with Orion. Orion had been my spirit guides or my teacher for a very long time. And then I had multiple other ones coming in from Lord Cthulhu. Then I had some other ascended masters. I had Goddess Sophia. I had so many other ones. Now I also have 2 dragons, and now I'm starting also to work with unicorns. But your spirit guides, they're basically here to assist you on your path of awakening to who you are. They guide you, they nudge you. Now, they will never interfere. They will never interfere. They will assist you when you ask. They will nudge you. They will bring people into your life to help you. They will create certain circumstances in your life that are to your highest and greatest good. But they will never interfere because we humans, we have free will. Right? In order for our guides to really assist us and help us, we have to ask. But they do nudge us, assist us in ways that we allow them to. They will never assist us more than what we are ready to receive their assistance and what we are open to receiving the assistance. Now, even if you do work with them and you start asking them to assist you, if there's a part within you that is not ready to receive the resistance, they simply cannot interfere. They cannot interfere with your free will, but they're always there. Even if you're not even aware that they're there, they are there. And it's usually not just one. Usually you have multiple ones. You know, a lot of them are probably in the background that you're not yet ready to connect with. I know for me, the Ascended Master didn't come until later, until I was ready to connect with them. Now I also work with Thoth, which I just recently came across. And you evolve. And then the guides that are coming forth, they evolve too. Then maybe you also then work with different ones. Like I just recently found out about the unicorns that I was not ready to uncover. I mean, I heard about unicorns before, but I was not ready to allow in unicorns to come work with me. So, but I just want to share that because some people may call it also spirit animals. So if you have certain animals, you know, because it could be snakes, it could be spiders, it could be falcons and all of those, you know, that's more like on the shamanic side, I believe. But these are still spirit guides. Even if they're called spirit animals, they're still spirit guides. Someone in the community had mentioned that one of her guides is a whale. So that is possible too. There are so many, and even dolphins, say that's another one. So there are so many light beings and light animals that are here to assist us. But they all fall into the category of spirit guides. They're here to guide us. They're here to assist us in our journey, in doing our soul's work, in stepping into our soul's mission, and also just awakening. And even just in life in general, to assist us, even if you're not really planning on being on a massive spiritual path. I mean, I'm assuming you are because you're here watching this, but you still have guides there. So let me just share with you those 8 common signs. Now, of course, there are many, many more, but I don't want to keep you here for hours. So I just boiled it down to the 8 most common ones that also I have experienced, just to give you some insights. And maybe you're realizing like, hey, I'm experiencing that. And then you're realizing, hey, my guides are here, trying to connect with me, trying to communicate with me. And that's just you being open to receiving the guidance, like maybe stopping yourself whenever you're getting a sign that your guides are there communicating with you, maybe, and just stop for a moment and tune in like, okay, what's the guidance? Or just be grateful that your guides are there and assisting you. So the first, and I think that's like one of the most common ones, is seeing number sequences, whether it's 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3, 11, 11, 12, 12, 10, 10, 1, 2, 3, whatever sequences, or 32, 32, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 9, 9, 9, whatever those sequences are. That's usually how your guides, your angels, are trying to communicate with you. Now, whenever you're seeing numbers, what you can do is you can go on Google, type in angel number and whatever number you saw. And this can happen whenever you're driving somewhere and you're seeing it on a license plate, or on house numbers, on street signs, like those billboard signs. It could be when you're looking at your phone, the time. Number sequences can show up in whatever way. And it's always so beautiful when you see them. That's like your guide saying, we're here. We're here. And then if you want to find out what the message is, you can, like I said, look it up go online, type in angel numbers, whatever number you saw, and then you get a guidance from there as well. So, or you can just tune in if you're like, unless you're driving, then you don't want to do that. But then you can tune in like, okay, what's the message here? What's the guidance here? And then they are ready to give you the guidance if you're open to hearing it. And like I said, if you're at the beginning, you may not quite hear the guidance, then you can just look it up online to see what is the guidance. And you may get multiple different interpretations of the number. Just go with the one that feels right for you. Like I've done that many times. And I've sometimes seen interpretations that didn't feel right for me, but then there was another one for the same number that did feel right. So I knew this is the message that I was meant to get. So you can do that too. Whatever guidance whatever you're seeing, go with the one that feels right for you, and it will be just the message that you were meant to hear. Then another sign is maybe a light flickering, or maybe a light bulb's busting. Now, I got to share this story with you because I think it's quite funny. My son, he is rather resistant to all that woo-woo stuff. He's 17, right? But only in his room, his light, he always complains that his light flickers, that it sometimes goes out of nowhere and then comes on again. I've never seen that. It never happened when I was in the room. So I'm like, your guys are trying to get in touch with you. He doesn't like me saying that though. But let's say you also have lights flickering or maybe light bulbs just busting out of nowhere. Maybe you just switched them out and all of a sudden you have light bulbs busting. That too can be a sign. Another one is that maybe you get goosebumps out of the blue for no reason, or maybe you're hearing something, you're seeing something, or you're just there and then all of a sudden you're getting goosebumps. Or some other people call it angel bumps as well. So goosebumps is also a great sign that your guides are there. Maybe they're just touching you and it causes that reaction. They're just showing you, look, we're here. We're here. You're not alone. And that causes you then maybe goosebumps, or maybe like your chest is getting tight as well. You feel like you're about to tear up. That's also a great sign that your guides are there. And another sign, and that may be a little bit more noticeable, is that you're having thoughts, like those telepathic thoughts, where you just have thoughts coming into your mind, or that's basically your guides impressing certain words onto your mind, and you may be wondering, where did that come from? That's another sign that your guides are trying to communicate with you. If you have that, you can just stop yourself, like, okay, tune in, and like, okay, what's going on? What's the message here? Basically, anytime your guides are trying to get your attention by the things that I'm sharing with you, it's an invitation for you to just stop what you're doing, if you can, unless you're driving, that you can't do that, but to really stop yourself and just tune in and allow yourself to receive the guidance that they're here to give you, that the reason why they want to connect with you. It's basically an opportunity to connect with them, to allow them into your presence, into your awareness, and to receive whatever guidance they have for you, or to ask them for guidance. Now, another one is seeing feathers. If you see white feathers out of the blue, that is also a sign from your guides that they're here. They just want to get your attention as well. Or another one is like where you have a sensation of a presence. Like, have you ever had it where you're just going about your day and you felt like someone is here, like you're being watched, or you're feeling something is there, like you're not alone. So if you've ever felt that, that also could be a good sign that spirit or your spirit guides are near and they want to get your attention as well. Another one that I really love is the ringing in the ear, because have you ever seen the movie Supernatural, where they talking about the angel radio? That's kind of the same thing. So when you have those ringing in the ears, that also means that you're receiving the angel guidance. And also ringing in the ear often means that you're also being given a download. Now, even if you don't necessarily know what that download is in that moment, but it's the light codes are being downloaded into your awareness, but they only do that if you're ready to receive it. Right? If you're ready to receive these light codes of activations, of guidance, of downloads, you receive whatever it is that you're asking for, whatever you're ready to receive. Like I said, you have free will. They will never give you what you are not ready to receive. But if they're aware that a part of you is ready for that, they will then assist you in that. You don't even have to ask for it, but they know you are ready and you have given them permission in a way on a subconscious level, or you're on a soul level that, yes, I'm ready for that. So if you're hearing those that ringing in the ear a lot, that also is a good sign that your guides are there. And then also that you're most likely are getting a download as well, a download of light codes, a download of inspiration, or just a download of whatever of light codes that you are meant to receive in that moment. So here you can just stop yourself and say, thank you. Thank you for the download. Thank you for making yourself known to me. Thank you for letting me know that you're here. Or another one is that you feel like you're hearing your name. Like someone is calling your name, even though no one actually did, whether it's like you're living alone or maybe you're living with other people. Maybe you've noticed that you feel like someone is calling your name all the time. That's also a way that your guides may try to connect with you. Now, this also is something that happened to my son a lot for a while. He kept asking me, Mom, did you call me? I'm like, no, I didn't. And that's also his guides are trying to get his attention. But like I said, he is very resistant to all of that. So he's not ready to embrace that yet. But these are basically the 8 most common ways that your guides are really trying to get your attention. And if you have any of them, if you experience any of them, that truly gives you the opportunity to just stop, to tune in, and to acknowledge their presence. The more you acknowledge their presence and allow yourself to be touched by them in whatever way, shape, and form, you then create that bond with them that eventually you may see them, you may feel them, maybe they share their name, you can even ask for their name. Who is there? And then you can start developing that bond to actually work with them. I often communicate with my guides throughout the day. I ask them, what should I do now? What would be the best thing for me now? How can I make a bigger impact? What can I do to make an impact? I get my guides' help to create this content. Every video that I create, I get the guidance from my guides of what we're going to talk about, what they want me to share, and also the content about it. So I work very closely with my guides, and you can do that too. But it starts by becoming aware that you have guides, that also then being aware and being open to really connecting with them more deeply and allowing them to guide you, allowing them to give you the guidance, the support, the nudges that will help you on your path. But it's like whenever you see any of those, whenever you have any of those common experiences of how you guys are trying to communicate. And even if you have other ways, like how are your guys communicating with you or trying to get your attention? Feel free to leave a comment below. I would love to know. But whenever you're having those experiences, it's truly an invitation for you to stop what you're doing, if you can, to tune in and just ask, what message do you have for me? What is important for me to know? What do you want me to know in this moment? And just listen and trust and act on the guidance. That's how you develop the bond with your guides. And then it's truly beautiful because then for one, you know you're not alone in this and you always have support. You're never alone. You don't ever have to shoulder anything all on your own, but you have your guides there to support you, to guide you, to protect you, to nudge you. You have that helping hand, that shoulder to lean on. Even though it's invisible, but they're here to assist you. Now, if you also want to learn a little bit more about how you can develop your intuition, I do want to invite you to check out the video. It's in the description below. 10 most common ways or 10 simple ways of how you can really develop and strengthen your intuition. That also can then help you connect with your guides even more because you're more open to receiving the guidance as well. But here you go. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, do me a favor, hit the like button. I would greatly appreciate it. It would definitely help me also get a greater reach here on YouTube. And be sure to check out that video about the intuition, about developing your intuition. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video. Until then, make an amazingly abundant, successful day. Namaste.